When 7 cadets boarded the Earth's most advanced spacecraft in the year of our Lord 2120, they had no idea what was in store for them. Peaceful and advanced, the Earth had also grown complacent. An alien device landed in the Rocky Mountains and promptly erased humanity from history. I am Captain Matt Stone, and today I lead a ragtag group of humans and aliens on a lonely quest to restore the Earth. Someday we will return, but for now our home is called Mars Station. Log entry: Zorgone refugee ship on course for our new home at Zanta 3.
Captain, there is a large system that we will be scheming by. It is called the Terran system.
Report on this system: all life and civilizations.
Minimal civilization. 2 planets orbiting opposite each other. Computer says one is known as Earth and appears uninhabited. The other is called New Atlantis and has a colony of people of Earth descent living on it. Planet 4 is called Mars and also has a small colony and a space station orbiting it. The station is known to be military in nature. Latest reports say that it is run by Earth humans who were displaced by the Zorgones. They are heavily armed but generally non-aggressive. A dwarf planet called Ceres also appears to have activity on it. Proceeding on course. We should not get too close to that sun. It is giving off huge flares.
Report. What just happened? Sound the alert.
A fuel conduit blew out. Damage to the starboard engine. Propulsion weakening. Asteroids dead ahead. Attempting evasive maneuvers.
Status. Damage control all decks. Try to calm the passengers.
Captain, we can't make it to Zanta. We should divert to Earth and land there. The solar flares will mask our approach.
Then what? Those people will spot us sooner or later.
We are venting atmosphere. The hull is compromised. I would rather deal with the Earth creatures than die out here.
Set course for the Earth. Crash landing procedures. This ship is finished. Get the shelters and everything that can be salvaged. Abandoned ship. Help get the passengers out.
Captain, the shelters are being built. We have some additional information about this place. We are somewhere in a flat area on the northern continent, a grassy plains environment.
What about the climate? It is pretty warm.
This planet has a serious axial tilt which results in seasonal changes. The days are growing longer in this hemisphere, so we won't have to worry about cold weather for some time.
Are there any signs of the fire demons?
Not at this time. We may have escaped them.
How long until the robots complete the shelters?
They will be ready late morning. Until then it should be warm enough to sleep comfortably. We should keep fires going if we can. There is not much wood.
We will do what we can. The pilot ship is intact. I will have some recon done come morning.
we have had another burned by a fire demon.
Yes, the attacks are getting more frequent every day. This is why we are evacuating. What is the status on the volcanoes?
They are increasing quickly. We need to get off this planet.
We are working on it. How are the ships progressing?
We lost contact with one. It was flying near the Terran system and then reported engine trouble. All contact has been lost. Do we have a rescue ship?
Not at the moment. I will see what I can do. In the meantime, keep managing the refugees.
This planet is dynamic, with the widely variable climate and irregular landscape. I think it would be a great place to live. We ought to think about making it a permanent colony, not like we have a choice with the ship destroyed. The Earth people will not like that. We need a better source of water and food. Our rations will not last forever. We will survey some more tomorrow. We need to finish setup. At least we have plenty of crystals. Hey, get up. The captain wants everyone outside for an announcement.
Hello everyone. If you don't know, we have landed on a planet called Earth. Our main ship is gone, but we have a pilot ship and short-range communications. I need 100% cooperation out of everyone in finishing setup. Once that is done, I have decided to call the space station and let them know that.
Captain, look up. There is a spaceship coming down. It looks like a warship.
Everyone make way. I wonder how they found us so quickly.
I am Commander Ann, north of the Tri-Planet Space Defense Force. We are from the space station. Please introduce yourselves.
I am Captain Morrow of the planet Zanta. Please come in the shelter and we will talk this out. Please believe me. Our being here is an accident.
Yes, we know. We found the wreckage of your ship. We need to find you a new home.
So we are not welcome here?
You don't know. The Earth is going to go through a pole shift and we expect it to destroy most of the life here. We need you off this planet, and there is no known way to stop the change.
I see. What do you suggest?
We have 2 planets looking for colonists. We can talk to them. Our captain will be returning shortly from a diplomatic mission and this will top his agenda. Sylvia, what have you found? This crystal has an energy signature that matches the one we traced.
Feel free to take one of the crystals. We use them for meditation.
Thank you. We will start working on your predicament.
Intruder alert.
Oracle on. Identify source of intruder alert.
The alien crystal contains an energy being that may be a threat to this vessel.
Erect a containment field around it.
So this thing is alive? How can an alien live in such a container? Matt, need I remind you that on Earth plenty of creatures live in such containers as you call them, the hermit crab, snails, turtles. This is only a little different. It is an energy being. If there are any problems with it, I want this thing ejected into space. How do these things reproduce? It appears that they reproduce asexually like some plants do. Then they draw minerals from the soil and grow while absorbing energy from the environment.
It is also likely that the beings have some kind of control over people, or it could be a two-way street. I fear for these people because the containers act like energy collectors, and these things might attack them like animals sometimes do.
Do we have the coordinates for the Zanta home world?
Yes, we do. We need to contact their people anyway.
Okay, we will go visit their home world. How many did they say have already left?
They did not say. They seemed a little placid about the whole thing.
Okay, we are going. Outfit the Independence. We leave at 0600 hours. Welcome, Captain Stone. I am administrator here. We will be with you in a few minutes. Feel free to look around and view the crystals. Thank you, administrator. We will look around.
They seem to be obsessed with the crystals, like they are a narcotic.
I concur. This is not looking good. Come on up. We will discuss the refugee situation with you. I thank you for your concern, Captain. We will work with you to rescue our people on Earth. What do you suggest? We have 2 planets in our system that we are talking to. Mars and New Atlantis are both looking for people. The ambassadors will discuss the matter. Our primary concern is safety of the people. There is a related issue that we need to discuss. Gina Science Report.
It is your crystals. They contain an unknown, possibly dangerous alien energy being. We would like to know where they came from. I don't see what this has to do with our current situation.
Nor do I. Can we please stick to the topic? It is very much our business. Invasive species have been proven very destructive on Earth. Before your people can be placed on New Atlantis or Mars, the crystals will have to be quarantined. Your people are showing signs of addiction. You are getting into our matters now. That will be all. Well, that got us nowhere, and we still don't know where these things came from. Where do we start?
Maybe they are right. We are getting into their business. Someone wants to speak to you about the crystals. She says it is important. A small craft, no weapons.
Transport her over here.
Space Captain, I am from a mining company. My name is Helen. I can tell you about the things that have enslaved us.
Take a seat and let's discuss this. I am Captain Matt Stone. Welcome aboard.
We mine minerals for manufacturing. About 25 years ago, some people from another system, I don't know who, brought the crystals here with the promise that they could make us rich because they could replicate themselves, which they sure did.
Did you get rich? Did they breed?
At first they made us wealthy, but then the people seemed to stop caring, just sitting around staring into these things. Then the fire demons arrived.
What is a fire demon? We have some legends.
They came with the crystals. The creatures within sometimes can wander around separate from the crystal. They set people on fire and burn them alive.
Why would they do such a thing to people?
We think they like the fear. Their body heat is extreme.
How is it you are immune to their control?
I am not immune. We have to make a conscious effort to avoid staring at them. That is the key. Now I need to go.
Thank you very much for the information. Oracle on. Interface with Planetary Library. Find all instances within 50 light-years of this planet where humanoid people like us live. Limit search to planets where you have population data going back 20 Earth years. 40 planets match your search parameters. Find all planets that have unexplained large drops in population. We will say minimum of 50%. 10 planets match your search. Send the coordinates of the 3 closest planets to the navigation console. Oracle off. June, I have a special project for you. Scan all volcanoes on the planet and areas where the crystal entities exist. I want to know if there is a correlation.
Yes, Captain, I will get to work on it. Hi Sally, you called for me? Yes, I have been running tests on the crystal. The entity within is a parasite. How are they a parasite? The parasite excites the fear center of the brain and also releases heavy amounts of endorphins. They feel happy at the same time they are terrified within. The entities feed off the fear. Has she been affected by these things? Yes, she has, we all have except possibly the Greys. The instant anyone gazes at it, the parasite tries to interface with them. There may be brain damage. I am not sure. We will keep it covered up. That may not be enough. Being connected once makes it easier for the crystal to connect again. I suggest that you throw the thing out into space. I agree with Sally. We know of these things. They are called fire crystals. Fire crystals? Why that name? The energy being inside sometimes walks around and sets people on fire. They are dangerous. Please throw the thing into space. I will have Dr. Zira take care of it as the Greys don't seem to be affected.
Captain's log. Everywhere we have gone on the 3 planets that we have selected, it has been the same. The residents just sit there staring at the crystals. Many are emaciated and it is obvious that they can barely take care of themselves. They seem to be oblivious to us.
The crystals have them completely under control.
We need to find a way to destroy these things.
Do we have the right to interfere?
They are dying. We have the moral obligation to interfere.
Look, I think it is one of the fire demons.
Weapons on kill. Stand by to fire. Well, our weapons are effective at least.
Look, the crystal has gone dark. It is dead.
Perhaps a widespread energy overload is the key. We will rig up a test for that.
Okay, you 3. You are ready to go to the new shaft. I have heard there are plenty of crystals there. The volcano is a ways away. You should not have any problem.
All of you get up against the wall. You are somewhere you should not be. Who are you? We will not cooperate. As you wish. Then you die. We need to get word to the authorities. This device should not be here, and who he is I have no idea. Everything about this is wrong.
It is from Kanto. No question.
Kanto. What does this do?
My readings indicate that the device is heating deep rock, turning it into magma. Then it becomes a volcano.
So Kanto is behind the volcanoes.
They are probably behind the crystals too. That Earthman was right. We should destroy them. The devices and the crystals.
I want every one of the devices destroyed. Send out the fighters to shoot them. Get what scientists are left to find a way to destroy the crystals. We owe that captain an apology. Any ideas on Kanto?
I have already run an intel report. It appears that they may be getting ready to provoke a war between the two planets Lyra and Sola.
The diplomatic shuttle. It is flying near their solar system to the same planet that the refugees were supposed to go to. I wish we could warn them. Try to contact the Earth ship.
We think we should do some tests on people removed from the influence of the crystals. There could be symptoms similar to withdrawal. We can take a few individuals, keeping them sedated until we are sure they will be okay and then release them.
Have you two been taking lessons from Dr. Zira?
Matt, we are serious.
Okay, we will pick out a few individuals and do some tests.
A fuel conduit blew out. Damage to the starboard engine.
Status. Damage control all decks. Try to calm the passengers.
Captain.
Log entry: Zorgone refugee ship on course for our new home at Zanta 3.
Captain, there is a large system that we will be scheming by. It is called the Terran system. Captain, wake up. You are having a nightmare.
I want to take a second look at what is left of the ship. Look at this. We were fired on. This was no accident. There was activity on Ceres. The humans have not colonized that. There were probably fighters hiding in the asteroids. We need to contact the station.
Captain, the transmitter has been sabotaged. It is useless. We cannot call Mars station.
We will use the pilot ship.
Subject 1, male, about 20 Earth years. He has been released from the crystals. Signs of strong paranoia and heavy adrenal activity, slowly subsiding. Here is the next subject. Female, about 16 Earth years. Same symptoms as previous subject. Subject 3, female, about 18 years in Earth terms. Deep psychosis, heavy adrenal and endorphin use. Psychosis is subsiding at previous rates.
How is it going? What are the results?
They are consistent. It takes about 2 hours for the fear to subside. The endorphins end quickly, leaving a gap that can result in paranoid psychosis. They should be sedated for about 3 hours to give their bodies and minds time to readjust.
Okay, carry on. I need to find out what that is about.
Captain, the planet Zanta is asking us to return. They say it is vital.
Okay, we will put our guests back on the surface and then go. The volcanoes are subsiding and we are destroying the crystals. We had to restrain several as they turned violent. Yes, we recommend 3 hours of sedation to wean them off the influence.
Now you should return to your system. We will keep working on a rescue ship. We believe that Kanto has put a base somewhere in your system. They plan to attack the diplomatic shuttle and that could result in a major regional war.
Okay, we will get moving fast. What about the planets infested with the crystals? There is a loose confederation of systems in this area. We will clear the planets. We are most appreciative of your help. Can we do anything to help you? Just your friendship will work for us. You already have that. Thank you, Captain.
Our plan is going well. Soon we will fulfill our destiny. Kanto will rise as the premier power in the region. Here is our plan. I will take off in the pilot ship I stole, heading toward New Atlantis. Fighter 1 will follow and fake firing at me. I will send out a distress signal to the space station. This should draw off one of their ships. The other 3 will head toward the shuttle and pretend to be from Lyra. You will communicate out in the open so that the shuttle can hear, and let them get off a distress call before destroying them. Questions?
I worry that the humans may have seen you flying the ship and be suspicious. Won't they know something is up?
If they did not see you, how do you propose to get their attention? We will jack up the power to both ships just enough to be easily tracked, but of course not the other 3 fighters. They will pick up your transmissions where you will say that you are an honor guard there to escort them. Then fire a few shots and cause them to give out a distress call. Give them plenty of time to give out distress calls because the humans will be out of position. All hail Kanto! Julie, I have been tracking what appears to be a spacecraft. It originated on Earth and it looks like it is headed to Ceres. Are you sure? Did it come from the alien camp? It was very faint, but I think it is headed toward Ceres. Okay, we are going to check it out. I will be taking Discovery personally. Get the duty officers to the briefing room. What is the range to Ceres? Close enough for visual? Yes. I should be able to get a good image. Shut down starboard nacelle and engine. Fire attitude rockets just slightly to make us drift. Send out the distress signal. I have it. It is a small alien base. Possibly 4 fighters. Broadcast in the clear. Tell Fortune to escort the medical ship to New Atlantis. It is the Earth ships. One is disabled, and one is headed to New Atlantis. We will still go through with the plan. The more we have them confused the better. The shuttle is due. We should launch part 1 now. I am on my way. Launch a fighter 1 minute after. I will maneuver like I was trying to get away. Make sure we are easy to see. The pilot ship has been launched. I recommend first strike. Not yet. Send to the station that Watkins needs to launch to Ceres. Tell her there is an alien base, possibly hostile. We are launching to Ceres. All we know is that there is an alien base. If it is military, we are to capture it. What about atmosphere? Do we need suits? Supposedly not. It appears to be a temporary base with atmosphere. Launch stations. I am seeing what looks like an unarmed shuttle on long-range sensors. Ceres is launching a fighter toward the small ship. That is all I needed to see. Send to Fortune, pursue and intercept the fighter. 3 more fighters have been launched. They appear to be headed for the shuttle. Battle stations. Intercept the fighters. Full power. We have reached the right point. Helm hard over. Go straight toward those fighters. Let's hope it works. They will figure it out sooner or later.
Have we reached the break-off point? 1 minute more and they will be out of the action. Message from Julie. Break-off pursued. Return to the station. Set course for Mars station. All ahead standard.
Oh no. We are no longer being followed. The other ship is headed right for the fighters. We have been tricked.
Shall I set course to assist the other fighters? I really need to have mine serviced.
No. Return to base. We will rearm your fighter and I will have you attack the station.
What are those ships in the hangar? I am a mercenary and I am not really familiar with your operation.
Ships in the hangar? There shouldn't be any. We need to get out of here. We will head for Mars station.
My ship is nearly exhausted. There is not much I can do. You are right about that. There is not much you can do in the brig. You two are under arrest. By placing a base here you have committed an act of war.
Open fire when in range. They are evading us. They are trying to slow us down, sacrificing two so one can get through. Contact the shuttle. This is Commander Julie James of the Tri-Planet Space Defense Force. I request that you steer 45 degrees starboard Z-10 degrees to give us more time to intercept the fighters. I read another ship headed our way. It's Independence.
Attention Kanto fighter. If you are going to attack that ship, you will have to go through us.
It looks like they self-destructed.
Attention alien shuttle. This is Captain Stone. We know who you are and you are welcome to visit the station. Perhaps we can help your diplomatic mission. It was a complicated plot by Kanto. They were taking down populations prior to taking them over, and they wanted our two worlds out of the way so they would have little resistance. We have a new perspective thanks to you, Captain. Thank you. We will be going now. Good luck to you both.
I know that look, Matt. What is wrong?
Well, Julie, we stopped the crystals for now, but we still don't know where they came from. We could have another go around with them.
Invasive species are usually vital parts of their home environments. They are probably just fine there.
But someone took them out of that environment. I have a feeling we will have more problems with them.
Lacey and I have agreed on the refugees. We asked them if they wanted to settle on our planets. About half of them are being transplanted on each planet. After they were freed from the crystals, it turned out that these are mostly skilled artisans. They will be a big help on both our planets.
Did you contact Zanta to make sure this is okay?
Yes, we did. They are still picking up the pieces on their home planet. It will take some time, as it will with us.
Commander Watkins, what is the status of Ceres?
They blew the base up. We were able to escape. The prisoners went with the ambassador's ship. The two ships that landed during the battle were destroyed. We had no casualties among us.
Excellent, Watkins. I look forward to more missions with your team.